I'm Diane Andrews. I'm the Executive Director of Greene County Interfaith. And what we are is a food pantry most of the time. But we do so much more, so it's kind of hard to categorize what we do. We service over 1,000 Greene County citizens with food every month. We distribute food on the first Tuesday night to people that fall through the cracks who are working. We're open on first Tuesday from 5 to 7. And then every first and third Thursday, we distribute food to families who are just not making ends meet. Like a lot of people don't understand, if you're a farmer's wife or you were a farmer's wife, you may get $600 to $700 a month. It's all the money you get for your Social Security. Well, with that being said, how could you live off $600 or $700 a month? You can't, and you have to make decisions, and oftentimes food or nutrition is what you go lacking. So we try very hard. We plan meals and we give out boxes. If we give out pasta, then we try to get pasta sauce and hamburger or chicken things to make a meal. And when they come, they get like 40 pounds of meat, 40 pounds of canned good, pasta, bread, desserts, and then lots of fresh produce when it's available. We always try to give them fruit, potatoes, onions. Just depends on what's in season and what's available. We give them that. We do have TFAB food, which is we get because we're a poor county, we qualify for it, and we give them that. And I'd say probably 98% of our clients qualify for that. But even if they don't, a large percentage of people in Greene County would qualify for this food. We also, with another hat, we have counselors that are here on Wednesday to do our intake. We have retired school principals, nurses, school teachers, retired people who want to give back to the community, and they basically do the paperwork and interview these people. And when they see a problem, like if grandma's paying a $200 a month phone bill and she has a government phone, then we want to know, okay, what can we do to help you with this? Because we know she's probably paying for a grandchild's phone. And we say, look, you're on a fixed income, let grandchild get a job. Yeah. That's not your responsibility. You need to be able to have food and do this and that. And likewise, if their light bill's so high and they need something. And I meet with, we have a county resource committee, basically, all the county department heads. We meet every quarter and we go over the different programs that are available in the community. And I always say that God knows where we're going even when we aren't sure. So I worked for Congress for 26 years, and my contacts and my background and knowledge that I learned there, when I retired from there, I went to work for FEMA. Well, I came home from working with FEMA, and Interfaith called and offered me a job. Well, I had no clue who Interfaith was. And my parents were getting older and they needed me, so I came and interviewed, and quite frankly was interviewed longer than I was for the U.S. Congress. So anyhow, but the knowledge of those two positions have helped me come home and make a difference to the people in the county. We have a new building that's we have built by the grace of God, and a lot of loving and giving people that have helped. It's not about me, it's about everybody coming together and doing it. When a disaster strikes, we immediately go into the disaster response mode. We are the county's designated disaster response center. So there's somebody here doing emergency food. We serve hot food to the linemen, to the emergency workers. We have hot meals for them at all times in our county. And we pair with the local restaurants. Christmas Eve, we gave out meals to the shut-ins. We delivered those. A couple of the places in the county bought toys here. We provided Christmas for 30 families. So we do a lot more than just a food pantry. And we have, this is for the older students, so they have more food. And we also put a flyer in here before it leaves, and the flyer says, tell your parents that there's not enough food at your home. If they'll call us or come by our office on Wednesday, then we'll be glad to help them with more food. So here's a food box for the older children. You see that it's got
things that they can take home. It's got juice, it's got milk, it's got pop cans, things that they can eat. And we call the school every week and they tell us how many boxes they need. And then this is this box for the smaller children because they can't carry the same amount of food. But it's got oatmeal, different things that they can, water, fruit, snacks, things that they can eat and that they can put in the microwave. And then this is where we make our food boxes. Everybody's got everything up. This is for our senior citizens. So,
you and I don't see that there's people that don't have food. It's hard to imagine. And this has opened my eyes so much. And in the summertime, that's why we started the school pantry. We had cars coming through. We put the food in the back of the car. And when the children start opening the bags before they can get through that line, you know they're hungry. I mean, it's just amazing what they do. And I write grants, and we get money, praise God, from United Way. They're one of our biggest contributors. They really help us a lot. And we have I feel like an open door policy where if I have a problem, I can call them, and likewise they can call me. A lot of people don't realize how much United Way does for our county because they're just not knowledgeable of the program, you know. And I really feel like the outreach that they do, and I know that we're a small county, but I also know it's important, you know, for everybody to help wherever they can help, because United Way has been really good to Greene County Interfaith. They also help us with emergency funds when we have a tornado or hurricane or any type of natural disaster, and they get funds in. They give us additional funds for unmet needs to help our people, and that's the reason we're able to help our people. We have a lot of churches that step forward and deliver emergencies, everything, water, shovels, emergency meals that enable us to do things that we could not do. A lot of those are just contacts I've made. You have to educate people, like I said, on the United Way. You have to let people know what Greene County Interfaith does for Greene County. It's not just handing somebody a meal. We're much more than that. We do the counseling, we do the meals. I'm working tomorrow, it's Saturday, to go out and meet with a volunteer to see if he can get a group of men together to help repair someone's house. Is that in my job? No, but we're here to help the people. And so to me, you know, if I know how to do something and you know how to do something and I don't tell you how to do that, then you only know one thing and I know one thing. And I believe that when you pair together, that teamwork makes the dream work. And that's what I feel about United Way, that their teamwork, working with other people and the other organizations and business, makes the dream work of being able to come together and help the people in Lenoir and Greene County. When the food comes in from wherever we get it from, Food Lion, we have to weigh it and document it for our monthly reports. And we have a popcorn machine that somebody gave us, and when it's pretty, we make popcorn for our clients when they come through and give them a bag of popcorn while they have to wait. We keep a little out here, and then we have more in the back that we can restock it with, because we pick up from CVS Pharmacy in Farmville. So when they give us things, then we put it out here for the people. So we've got soap and deodorant and whatever we get, shampoo, hair products, we put it up here. Hand sanitizer. And we did little stockings for the school pantry children at Christmas, and we put a lot of little shampoo, soap, hand sanitizers, and then little toys and little candies in there for the children at Christmas. I looked. She told me she'd come out here sometime. We could get other people and show everybody all the meals you could cook out of a box, and you had to use everything in the box. Good fundraiser.
Sounds like a good idea.
That's right. And
I'll be here to wash dishes for you.
Georgia loves to cook too. But here's our these are our different supplies. Our emergency food boxes. We have our we try to keep some Pampers. Not a lot, because sometimes people give out, you know, and as we can get them, we take them and have them for the people. We've got blankets. some towels, personal hygiene. And then the excess Christmas things that we have for children, we label them and we have them gift wrapped by age and sex. And what we do is at Christmas time, we already have them wrapped. So everything's okay with that. We've got plates and things for distribution and we try to keep everything labeled. We got paint in case, somebody needs paint. So there's paint brushes back there, shovels, sump pump, you name it.
Tell me about your wanting to do a future disaster center.
Yes, we need a disaster center because of our equipment and because we feed the linemen and the first responders. And I've been a first responder with FEMA, and you hit that ground and a disaster's been through, there is nowhere to eat. There's nowhere that you can eat, and that's one reason we have a full house generator. That's one of the things that I said I thought was very necessary, because if we can't take care of ourselves, we can't take care of you either. So we don't lose our food. The generator comes on 30 seconds after the electricity goes off, and we need that disaster recovery center so it will enable us to help everybody else. We'll have storage for our disaster tools and supplies. We've got cots in here because the staff actually stays here 24/7. Georgia and myself stay. And do we get paid for those hours? No. But we stay because we have people that come at 9 or 10 o'clock at night that just heard that we were open and they're hungry. So we need somewhere that's disaster specific, and it enables us to do everything we can to help everybody else. And so that is my goal now, is to get us a soup kitchen, disaster recovery center, and after school program all combined in one. That's what I'm trying to do. We should have enough land in the back, and so hopefully that'll be our next venture. That's what I'm working for in 2019. That's my goal. So